Now, there's been a series of reforms that this government has taken, to aid the $400 billion export target that the government has set. The most recent one today is a significant capital infusion to aid credit for small and medium-sized exporters, particularly. Could you elaborate, sir? How this scheme and this support will actually help aid these?
With the infusion of 4,400 crores in ECGC, you are allowed a 20 times insurance cover. So 88,000 insurance cover we can give additional. When you rotate that 3 or 4 times in a year, you're looking at 300,000 crores worth of exports. That's $40 billion. Now that's a big thrust when $40 billion of particularly MSME sector exports. 97% of our export policy holders are MSME stakeholders. When they get this kind of insurance cover, their ability to borrow from the banks improves, their ability to borrow at lower rates of interest increases. And once the MSME sector starts producing more, the entire production and its ecosystem has a huge impact in all across the country. Similarly, we have given 1,650 crores to the National Export Insurance Agency Trust that supports project finance. 20x of that is 33,000 crores. 75% of that comes back to Indian industry as Indian production. So effectively 23,000 crores more of Indian production will get demand in the world markets in the form of project exports. So effectively both are game-changing decisions which will enable us to provide adequate insurance, correspondingly adequate finance to the exporters.
Sure. So you also announced that the ECGC, this plans to list that entity also, sir, which will significantly boost its lending capabilities to. When do we expect that to come through?
I will start the process right away. Markets are good. Insurance companies are getting a good value. I expect next year we should be able to list ECGC.
Right, sir. So lastly, so we're seeing progress towards FTAs also with various countries. You've announced a comprehensive agreement. Negotiations will start with the UAE. So to that direction, there is significant support going towards exporters as well. The container price situation remains a problem. There have been benefits, which have been extended in terms of, subsidies to certain sectors. Is there a possibility that, what has been, given to agriculture, dairy products now could also be perhaps extended to other sectors for exports?
Well, I would not like to speculate at this stage, but we are in continuous dialogue with shipping companies and container liners to try and see that they dock more in India and see that these rates get cooled down. But it's an international phenomenon which affects international trade equitably. So we do hope that this will settle down soon.